A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you. A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us today for this conversation. The objective of today's session is really, to talk about health insurance in a post-pandemic world, and also to officially launch our, the newest product in our family, ManipalCigna Lifetime Health. The year 2020 and so far has been a completely different environment for all of us. While undoubtedly there have been challenges, I'm really amazed at the way the community, the organization, families, and at an individual level, we've all come together. And the resilience we have built. Today, we have learned to prioritize our health, and we have and realize the need for health insurance. Consumers many times used to earlier ask us that, do I need health insurance? Today, the conversation is moving to how much health insurance do I need? What kind of products do I need? And I think this is all in the right direction. So these are the things we're going to touch upon, really today. People are cognizant of the increasing cost of healthcare and, the need for a no compromise kind of a solution for our healthcare needs. So it's my honor to introduce the guest speakers for this session. I'm glad to introduce Joydeep, a colleague of ours. He's the ManipalCigna's appointed actuary and the chief actuarial officer. He heads the actuarial function along with other critical functions of product reassurance, group underwriting, and analytics. Joydeep has over 18 years of health insurance expertise and has spent a lot of time in this sector. Thanks Joydeep for joining us today. I'm also quite excited to welcome Rajas in this conversation. Rajas has taken various roles. He started as a journalist. He's an entrepreneur now, and over 25 years of experience in business journalism. Rajas has won the British Chairing Scholarship for Print Journalists in 2005, 2006. In London, he completed a 4-week internship with The Economist as part of the program. And Rajas has also been invited to the US by the US State Department under the prestigious International Visitors Leadership Program. Welcome, Rajas, to this conversation. And thank you, both of you. Thanks for joining. I'm looking forward to this conversation. And I do encourage the audience that's joining us today to, to participate, ask questions in the chat window, and we will answer that during this conversation. So, over to you, Rajas, and Joy.
Thank you very much, Sapna. And congratulations to you, Joydeep, and everybody at the ManipalCigna team for the launch of the ManipalCigna, lifetime health plan. I think, the health insurance is no longer an option, and it's a necessity. And your brand philosophy, health insurance zaruri, actually reflects that. So congratulations to everyone. And I must, before we begin, I must say that Joydeep, you are a COVID warrior, and you may want to, tell us a little bit more about what your experience is.
Yeah, thanks, Rajas, first of all, spending some time with us. I don't know whether it's a good or bad thing, but yes, the COVID piece did happen, sometime back. But I think, overall level, I can only tell you one thing in the context of this particular session. I think one lesson that I learned, and that is that, you can't take anything for granted anymore. There can be surprise at any point of time. And one big learning is definitely that you got to have adequate insurance protection. If you get hospitalized, the cost can be really, really high. That's all. I just wanted to say, and I just also wanted to ensure and just wish that all the audience, live audience in this session, they keep safe and they don't succumb to this particular virus anymore. Hope the vaccination comes in and just we kind of get into the safe world very soon.
Yeah, but also the fact that you are a survivor, not only a warrior. I think you may want to share your experience a little bit.
So Rajat, in my case, so my entire family actually got COVID positive. So for my wife and daughter, I mean, they were, kind of asymptomatic, so they kind of could stay in the home. But in my case, unfortunately, I had to be hospitalized. The O2 level was coming little below the 94 level, and I was there in the hospital for about 2 weeks. I mean, and that's the time. I mean, it kind of for me. It has never happened. I have hardly landed in any hospital in past. I mean, that was the first experience for me. Came as a big surprise, but that's the way life is. I mean, it threw that surprise to me. Hopefully, all has gone well. I mean, yeah, it was a tough time during that phase. But as I said, I think the one very important thing is while during the recovery stage, everything went well. I think the cost was pretty high, and given that I had the health insurance protection, that kind of really helped me. I mean, overall level, I think all is well so far. Touch it. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll bring you to your favorite topic, the ManipalCigna lifetime health plan, which is your baby, I'm told. And very often when companies design any products, they often try to solve some problems. Now, what problems do you think you're solving with this new policy?
Yeah, I think thanks, Rajas. I think that's a very important point. See, in ManipalCigna, we have always been at the forefront while addressing customer challenges, and not only for this product. Whenever we have come up with any new product or any insurance solution, the intent has always been to address some kind of problems that the customers are facing. For this product also, we have conducted a very thorough research and have tried to figure out some of the challenges what the customers are facing and expect company like specialized health insurance company like us to solve. I think the biggest learning is, as Sapna also said, in her welcome speech, that I think now people are not questioning whether health insurance is necessary anymore. Right now, they are asking is how much health insurance is adequate. And this study also helped us to figure out some of the gaps, such as, for example, I think people definitely are looking at value-based insurance protection. What I mean is, I think people are now looking for high sum insured coverage, and there is absolutely no doubt on that. But on the other side, affordability remains a concern area. So they are looking at that high coverage amount at a very economical price. So that's one. The second thing is, I think, the other point is that, can there be a value proposition for the loyal customer? Customers who renew the contracts with the insurance company year on year, and let's say they are healthy customer, there is no claim. They are expecting some kind of recognition for that loyalty. That's one area definitely clearly coming up. The third one is, I think, for the existing, the insurance policy holders. In the pandemic time also, we are seeing that, they are actually trying to upgrade to higher sum insured. But one big challenge, what they have in the industry is that, for the incremental sum insured, they have to, go through this waiting period again. So the entire ask is that, can we do something, through a new solution where they are allowed to enjoy this continuity benefit without worrying for this waiting period. And last but not the least, I would say, definitely, their intent and the wish is to access, quality healthcare across the globe. So I think that's where the entire conceptualization of the product, like ManipalCigna, lifetime began. Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned the pandemic situation that everybody faces right now. I mean, do you believe that consumers are adequately insured? I mean, how do you assess the size of the market for the plan?
Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, and I did kind of touch upon that point. So let me just state, I think this pandemic has been very challenging for all of us, and absolutely no doubt on that, right? But on the other side, it definitely pushed us, to consider some of the very important points. For example, the sum insured, for example, people who have this, 3 to 5 lakh kind of sum insured, they are actually asking themselves whether that is adequate or not. The other point is, which I said at the start, that I think you can't take anything for granted anymore. There can be surprise at any point of time. A healthy customer who, let's say, hits the gym every day or does yoga, you can fall sick and get hospitalized, and that has been seen repeatedly during this pandemic time. So during the pandemic time, while and as an insurance company, we have definitely seen new customers opting for high coverage amount. or the existing customers opting for, high coverage again, they want to upgrade their sum insured. But in general, I can tell you, we can still see, significant chunk of the population is still having the sum insured of around 3 to 5 lakh. And if you ask me, that definitely is not adequate enough. I can give you a few examples. We have seen in our own data where the COVID has led to a prolonged hospitalization, where the customer has stayed in the hospital for more than a month and leading to claim costs as high as 50 lakh and above. And that can be a serious dampener for someone who doesn't have a health insurance or probably has got an inadequate health insurance. Just imagine what would happen to the hard-earned saving that that person would have had so far. I mean, we have seen this thing repeatedly. So for my, from my side, I think the suggestion is definitely you got to look for a very, very high sum insured, starting from, at least 30, 40 lakh kind of stuff. Otherwise, I mean, you can get a surprise at any point of time. Coming back to the question of this market share for this kind of product, let me give you some numbers. If you look at Rajas in 2020, the health insurance industry overall level grew by about 10%. If you look at the overall size, it will be around 62,000 crore odd number. And as against that, ManipalCigna kind of has grown by about 27% last year. But the point is, on this entire 62,000 number, if I can just give you an estimate of the retail business, that will be around 35% of that will be around 17,000-18,000 odd number. Now, if you ask me, I think this kind of product with a high sum insured can easily have 25% of that kind of market share. So my understanding is, I can clearly tell you, I can clearly see this product can have a market of easily 5,000 crore plus in the current scenario. Yeah.
That's really, I mean, all sized up. But if from a consumer standpoint, if I have to ask you, what is the USP? Why is it should I subscribe or buy this health insurance plan?
So, I mean, that is the biggest USP for this product is, what I said is that we wanted to offer a very, very, high sum insured coverage at a very economical price. And that has been the biggest USP of this product. To give you a good bit of understanding about the product structure, we have got two plans. The one plan is the India plan. The other one is the domestic, the global plan. So in the India plan, we are offering a comprehensive coverage within India. And if someone opts for the global plan, in that global plan, he would have the India coverage. Along with that, we are also covering up to 27 major illnesses outside of India. Sum insured wise, you can offer minimum sum insured is 50 crore, and then that can go as high as 3 CR. Someone who opts, and the interesting thing is, someone who would offer this global coverage, but the global plan, he will have independent sum insured. Let's say he has opted for a 50 lakh sum insured, he will have independent sum insured of 50 lakh for the domestic plan, as well as 50 lakh separately for the global plan. I think that's something very, very flexible and a very interesting concept from this product. The second thing is, if you see is, as I said, one of the asks was that, can you do something for the existing policyholder? This is something what we have done is to this product. If someone, an existing policyholder, be it ManipalCigna's existing policyholder or, customers of other insurance company, as long as they are, the base sum insured is 10 lakh or more, they can enjoy the entire, the continuity benefit. So if they opt for a 50 lakh sum insured, the entire additional 40 lakh sum insured, someone having a 10 lakh sum insured, there will not be any waiting period applicable. I think that's a great stuff. The loyalty piece, the loyalty discount we did talk about, right? I think that's the other area. What we have done is, someone, who would be with us for at least 4 years, starting from the 4th policy or onward, there will be a premium discount, and this discount will be there throughout the lifetime. Correct? The other interesting thing, we tried to address is, a bit of affordability part, and that happens when, I mean, I'm talking about some unfortunate event. Let's say the policyholder who is also the insured member in the policy, let's say he goes to some of the, listed, issues, for example, accident related issue or major illness, or the most unfortunate event if there is a demise. So what we'll do is, we will waive off 1 year renewal premium. I mean, that's some of the stuff what we are, offering. Plus, there is some of the other stuff like, unlimited, restoration for, unrelated illness or injuries. And also there is a comprehensive health checkup for every adult in the policy starting from the very first year. So that's from the base, product structure point of view. Now, let me also talk about some of the other optional cover which actually complement this base cover and make it a more comprehensive and customized option for customer. To start with, the first two optional cover, what I'm going to talk about is one is the Health Plus, and there is another one Global Plus, and both health and both these options are available, for the India plan as well as for the global plan. Now, Health Plus, if I look at, the way you see it, it covers, for example, air ambulance. It also provides domestic second opinion. It also provides support, financial support for medical and non-medical device, which is required due to the hospitalization. And then, it also covers the bariatric surgery, for example. And then if I look at some of the other incidental expenses, which generally are not covered through, normal, base insurance policy, like, and that can be covered through some of the daily cash. So for example, in case there is a chemotherapy or, radiotherapy, there is a daily cash plan for that. Secondly, if someone again undergoes accident, if the person gets hospitalized, again, there will be daily cash. Secondly, if there is a prolonged, hospitalization, let's say beyond 10 days, there will be a lump sum payment. Why we are offering this thing to this optional cover? Just to ensure that those incidental expenses also get taken care of. Thus that it's a full peace of mind for the customer. And also there is a free unlimited teleconsultation, that also we are offering through this Health Plus optional cover. And last but not the least, which very few companies probably be doing now, the concierge service, for a planned surgery. If there is a pre-intimation, then some folk will be there in the hospital to help the family to take care of the claim related documentation and also facilitate the discharge facility. So this is what we are now offering through the Health Plus plan. Now let me also now talk about the Global Plus. Now Global Plus also, the biggest important thing, in a global coverage, what would happen is the customer needs to go outside of India, correct? And there is a big expense. There is a travel expense. There is an accommodation expense once you go outside of India. That particular expense significantly we are trying to support through a lump sum payment. We don't ask for any document. I mean, you go outside, you utilize this particular benefit, and in that case, we'll give you a lump sum money. Secondly, you go outside at that time, there is a global OPD cover. Along with that, we are also offering, this, again, some of the daily cash benefit, which I did mention. Plus there is a, global second opinion as well under this Global Plus. And keep in mind, all these optional cover, whatever I'm talking about, the payout will be over and above the sum insured offered by the base policy. Okay, all of them are over and above that. Last but not the least, I just wanted to, especially, talk about this Women Plus. This is another optional cover. This is primarily meant for the, female lives from age 12 years onwards. I mean, Rajesh, I would say, women are the, pillar of the family, right? They take care of the entire family members, for all of us, right? But at times, unfortunately, they, forget to take care of themselves. The entire intent, of this optional cover is through this. We just, want to help them to access some of the basic screening requirement. For example, breast cancer, cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, osteoporosis. Also it covers the vaccination for cervical cancer, which is very critical. I mean, that also we are covering through this, Women Plus. And last but not the least, also we are offering them, access to consultants for like gynecology, or let's say psychiatry, or let's say psychological related issues. So it's a very overall level, Rajas, if I may want to say, and I can keep, talking about it, but overall level, I may just say that this is a product, it's a well thought through, well designed product, and with the optional covers, it is aimed to address the needs of individuals or families at every stage of life, along with that additional promise of being there with the customers throughout their lifetime. So yeah, Rajas, what do you?
Right. No, one of the real issues with consumers is that very often health insurance is, it's considered as a sort of an expenditure. Now, is there a way to convince people that it's not an expenditure which does not have any sort of an instant gratification, but it is a sort of an investment in some kind of a wealth protection? I mean, can we tell people that?
So Rajas, yeah, I mean, again, I think, I will tell you that, I think this question, was more relevant until this pandemic happened. I mean, until then, probably the question was whether health insurance is necessary. So I'll say two things, and I'm just, at the cost of repetition. I think right now that question has gone. Right now, I think the entire ask is what kind and how much adequate, the health insurance cover should be. That's the first point. So the health insurance as a priority has now changed it to health insurance as a necessity. That's the first point. The second thing, and Rajat, as I told you, I mean, some of the costs, some of the claim hospitalization costs that we have seen during the pandemic time, and not only that, even there are some other, major organ, failure related costs also we have seen. The claim cost is, crossing 50, 60 lakh very easily. I mean, just imagine a salaried individual, if that happens, what happens? There will be a huge dent in the financial saving, right? I mean, that's where I think, the people should be adequately protected. That's the point. I think my only suggestion to everyone whoever is kind of watching this video and going through this particular session is that health insurance and adequate health insurance doesn't only protect you from accessing quality healthcare. It also provides protection towards your investment as well as the hard-earned saving from getting depleted due to any kind of health emergency. So
That's
that would
right.
be the
And
thing, Rajesh. Yeah.
yeah, so another thing that that you say you have a comprehensive health insurance plan. It means there could be a lot of advanced health conditions that you may cover. Is there a cover for mental illness, for example, in this plan?
So thanks, Rajat. So two things I would say. As I said, the entire objective behind this plan was to offer a comprehensive plan to the customers, right? I mean, we being a responsible, insurance company, wanted to cover all kind of aspects, at every stage of human's life. Now, given that, to answer your question, yes, we do cover, the modern or the advanced statements, and we cover them up to the sum insured. That's the first point. The second thing is from the the mental health point of view. You asked me, what we can clearly, and first of all, as an organization, we strongly believe that mental health is as important as physical health. I think people are also realizing that, and the social stigma, which is associated with this mental health, that's slowly fading away. Now, given that, even mental health also we are covering as a separate feature in this product. I mean that's sort plus, to the optional cover like Women Plus, as I did mention, we are also trying to kind of address the mental health or stress related issue by helping the women to access the psychiatrist or the psychologist, during this phase. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, Rajesh.
Yeah, I mean, see, people are often confused about inclusions and exclusions. I mean, and you're saying that this is a comprehensive, healthcare plan. So that context, pretty much, I think that answers, you've touched upon those issues. Coming back to the issue
Rajesh,
of
sorry, and Rajesh, sorry, I just wanted to add on that point. Since you used the word confusion, and I think I just wanted to kind of give that clarity again. First of all, as an individual professional, as an organization also, we always recommend our prospective policyholder, even the existing policyholder also, whenever you are buying a new policy or whenever you are trying to upgrade or going for separate different plan, please read the policy terms and conditions, and that's very important. The second thing is, Rajat, with respect to this exclusion, I do understand the challenges, the interpretation issues, some of the things which are there in people's mind. I think that to a significant extent is now addressed. And if you look at the last 12 to 15 months, the regulator, IRDAI, has taken various initiatives, and one of them was standardization of the exclusion items. Most of them now in a very standardized form, so it's very easy to compare different plans with the same set of exclusion. I think that particular issue is well taken care of, so I don't think that remains a matter of concern anymore. But having said so, as I said, before the customer purchases a health insurance policy, you are definitely advised to go through the terms and conditions before you take your final decision, because this is something, once you take the decision, is going to be with you throughout your lifetime. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to bring you back to the issue of affordability. I mean, do you think, an average salaried person in this country would be able to afford such a comprehensive health insurance plan?
So, Yeah, I mean, Rajesh, as I said, I mean, our biggest USP of this product was to actually, help, people from different customer segment, be it middle class, be it upper middle class, to access this comprehensive health coverage through a very economical price. I think, and for a salaried individual, rather, it is extremely important to have a comprehensive and adequate sum insured, because for them, and I mean, if there is a major hospitalization and there is a major, claimed amount, I mean, that can seriously, dent the entire, financial saving. Now, given that, I will just, kind of give you some numbers, probably, hopefully that will help you and the live audience to get a sense of how competitive and how reasonable the price what we are charging for this product. So today, Rajesh, you'd be most aware of that. You pick any, health insurance indemnity product, let's say with a 10 lakh sum insured, right? I mean, along with tax, on average, you need to pay between 10 to 12,000 rupees, right? You look at any kind of such kind of product with a 10 lakh sum insured. Now, in lifetime, let me give you, and that for that, I just, consider the age of, let's say, around 40. Now, for the same 40-year-old individual, if he or she opts for a ManipalCigna lifetime plan with a 50 lakh sum insured, he just needs to pay another couple of thousand more. That means with a 13,000 kind of rupees, he or she gets an individual cover of 50 lakh. I mean, so I mean, what else? I mean, that's where I think the entire USP of this product lies in. So our customers can be well rest assured of the value for money proposition this particular product is offering. So that's what would be my response, Rajesh, to this particular question.
So, I mean, as you're responding to certain questions over here, what we also find is that I'm being given some questions from the audience, and they are also coming to us. Thank you so much, Joydeep, for initially answering all our questions that we asked you. But I'm going to take a few questions from the audience now, and here goes the first one. It says, how important is it to go for a higher sum insured given the pandemic and rising healthcare costs?
Yeah, thanks, Rajesh. I think, in a way I kind of addressed that, but at a cost of repetition, because I think one of the biggest objective of this session was to make people sensitize about the importance of having a adequate health insurance cover. As I said, during this pandemic time, we have seen people's awareness about health insurance has significantly increased. The young customers are coming and asking for higher sum insurance. Our existing policyholders are actually looking to upgrade their existing sum insurance. I mean, that clearly shows that people nowadays, when in past probably people used to be quite okay or content with a 5 or 10 lakh kind of coverage amount, but they have realized a pandemic kind of event can actually, or even any major organ failure or even major illness can actually lead to a huge hole in their overall saving. So given that, I think it is extremely critical, especially for salaried individuals, I would say. I mean, it's not only salaried, I mean anyone, but with more or less a decent salary or decent income. I mean, it is very important for them to have an adequate health insurance policy. As I said, during our last 12 to 15 months, we have clearly seen now some very, very large claim value, where the claim cost has crossed 50 lakh. In some cases, it has gone as high as 80 lakh to 1 year. I mean, if that kind of things happen, you can imagine what could happen to your financial status. Hence, it is extremely critical that you choose your plan wisely and ensure that you secure yourself and your entire family members throughout your lifetime through an adequate health insurance cover. And this is where, once again, I am, kind of recommending probably you can opt for, and our lifetime plan is highly customized. You choose your plan and accordingly secure yourself and your family members.
Yeah. And the next question is about loyalty discount. How does that work?
I mean, yeah. So Rajesh, as I told you during our survey also, one of the requirement that came up is that, people were, looking for some kind of recognition of the loyalty, given that they would not, claim every year, let's say, right? I mean, so given that, what we are doing is we have a loads of benefits, through this, and I'll tell you one by one. From the fourth policy year onwards, up to 7th policy year, customer will enjoy a benefit of 5% premium discount. And from there onwards, he or she will get a 10% discount throughout the lifetime from there onwards. I mean, that's a great thing, right? The second thing is, at the renewal, someone can opt for additional 3%, premium discount, and that can happen if someone, opts for a NASH or standing instruction, which basically reflect the direct debit from your credit or bank account. So that's the thing. And the third piece is, if you opt for a, high term policy, that means 2 or 3 years, then you can get another 7.5 or, 10% discount. And for a multi-individual family member, where you are having more individuals, have covered in the policy, from 2 or more, individuals onwards in that policy, you will get additional 15% discount. I think, Rajesh, overall level, the main intent and the message has been very clear. We actually want the entire population in the country to be well protected against rising healthcare costs. And we wanted to ensure they get a very, very affordable price. And along with some of the discount feature, we just wanted to, kind of ensure it's like, additional some bonus on the overall benefit of it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll take one more question. It says, why is it necessary to have a separate domestic and global cover?
I mean, so again, Rajesh, first of all, for that, we need to understand that why we are offering this global piece. I think let's understand that, the global piece we are offering to cover the major illnesses, right? For example, and just to kind of give you an understanding, I did not mention that. I mean, the product is very flexible. If someone wants to cover only for cancer, instead of opting for 27 major illnesses, even he or she can go for that. Now, imagine once a major illness happens, ideally, probably, very rare cases, you will directly take the call of going abroad. I think the first thing will happen in the first level of hospitalization probably will happen in India. There will be some level of consultation. You want to, get hospitalized, some of the things done. Now, given the cost, the rising healthcare cost, especially in metro cities, I mean, if you get hospitalized, for that kind of major illness, what might happen is, I mean, your entire exam insurer probably significantly can get exhausted. So by the time you take a call to go abroad with a second opinion, I mean, you will have hardly any financial support through this, health insurance policy. And that's one of the area where, unlike any other health insurance policy available in the market, we wanted to, give this additional flexibility and support to the customer. And hence we wanted to ensure, should any major illness happen, and someone is opting for a global plan, he or she must have this additional, health insurance, coverage separately. And to give you a bit of understanding on the premium side, such that once again, you can appreciate the difference. Let's say someone, a 35-year-old guy, right, opting for 50 lakh plan, the domestic plan, he would pay around 12,000 rupees with tax. But if he now opts for this global plan, just by paying merely another 5,000 rupees, which is like 17,000, he gets this global plan along with that separate sum insurance. So I mean, so that's that. On one side, we wanted to ensure customer at any point of time is not short of coverage, health insurance coverage. On the other side, we wanted to ensure, even if we do that, the premium affordability shouldn't get compromised. Yeah.
That's all we have time for. I'm going to hand over to Sapna.
Sapna, you are on mute. Looks like.
Thank you so much. All right, so thank you, Joydeep and Rajas. It has been an incredible session for creating the much needed awareness on health insurance and launch of our ManipalCigna Lifetime Health. So thanks to both of you. I think this conversation will keep going on. It's just the beginning, and we are going to be with our consumers at every step of the way. So we are there, committed to being there with our consumers and bringing the best-in-class products and the best-in-class service. So to know more about this product, you can always visit our website, www.manipalcigna.com. Reach out to us, through the various modes. Keep writing to us and tell us what you think. I can see some more questions which we don't have time for right now, but we will ensure that we kind of connect back individually and send the required information. So with that, thank you everyone for your time. Stay healthy, and on behalf of ManipalCigna, I wish you and your family a lifetime of health, peace, and happiness. Thank you.